Welcome to Movement and Meditation. My name is Cindy. Today's practice is a mindful practice where we link our breath with our movement. This is something I've been practicing lately because of the lockdown. My business has been closed for many months, and it's really hard to not be doing hair. It's something that I love. And I feel for everyone, the lockdown has prevented us from doing all sorts of things that we love. So let's use that actually as an opportunity to practice some of the things that we do love and to focus on the things that we love. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. You probably hear that a lot. So why do we talk about being comfortable? The beginning of our practice is an opportunity to become present. And that can be a little bit easier when we're less distracted by physical sensation. So become comfortable. And we want to be seated so that we can stay awake. Sometimes lying down will encourage sleep, but also we want to be able to take big, deep breaths in. Comfortable clothing, comfortable seated position. Let's begin. Lean back into your spine, soften your gaze, close your eyes. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Notice as you take a breath in, the spine begins to lengthen. Notice as you exhale, your belly may soften. Can you become a witness to your breath? Can you hear your breath? Let's begin to deepen our breath. Long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold for just a moment and gracefully, with control, fully exhale. You can encourage that exhale by drawing the navel all the way to the spine. Long, slow, deep breath in. And with your exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Fingertips, palms gently pressed into one another. Elbows are elevated. Thumbs gently resting against the heart center. Tuck your chin slightly in. Mental focus is on the point in between your eyebrows and slightly above. Breathe in here. Through the nose, long, slow, and deep. Pause. And with control, fully exhale. Again, let's take a collective, long, slow, deep breath in together. And let it all go. HA, sigh it out. One more time. Big, deep breath in together. And when you're ready, let it all go. Let's begin with some arm movements. If you can touch the ground beside you, that's great. Alternately, maybe use a block or a book to bring the earth a little bit closer to you. We want to make this practice work for you and your body type. And with your legs crossed or your legs straight out in front of you, we're going to begin some side movements. Take a big inhale, raise the right arm to shoulder height. Palm faces the ceiling. And with your exhale, bend the opposite arm, bring that arm all the way up and over. Notice that the body may want to collapse forward. We're going to encourage it to stay open. So lots of space between the bicep, the shoulder, and the ear. Come back down. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale your left arm up to shoulder height. Palm faces the sky. And exhale all the way over, bending the other arm, allowing it to support you. Maybe your hips raise up off the mat. That's okay. Come back down. Let's do that on the other side. Create a nice flowing movement here. Link your breath with movement. Feel the stretch in the side body. Other side. Maybe close your eyes, breathing in through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your belly to soften. Notice that there's a challenge in the movement and the concentration of the inhale and the exhale. Let's do one more time. Open your eyes, come to stillness. Let's circle our ankles in one direction. Circle them in the other. Point and flex, point and flex. If you're using some blocks, let's put that aside for just a moment. We're going to go into a bit of a twist here. So let's cross our legs. Maybe you'd like to have one leg in front of the other. Maybe you'd like to have one leg on top. Do what feels right. Another option here is to sit on a block or a pillow to help elevate your hips. Do what makes this work for your body. Let's take a moment to think about our shoulders being over our hips. Inhale our arms all the way up. Pin the ribs in. The inclination is the ribs are going to want to pop out, creating a little bit of a back bend. We don't want that here. We want to stay straight and solid. With your exhale, twist over to the right. Left hand comes to the knee. Right hand comes behind you as a second spine. Take a deep inhale. Notice the spine lengthening. Encourage that. And as you exhale, begin to twist over to the right. Close your outer eye and awaken your inner eye. Take a deep inhale. And again, as you exhale, maybe your twist can deepen. And if not, just imagine yourself. I encourage you to use the power of your imagination to go deeper into the movement. It's not always range of motion that creates the energy exchange. It comes from your mind as well. Let's inhale our arms all the way back up, coming to center. Hands are strong and powerful here. Exhale, other side. Right hand rests on the knee. Left hand becomes your support. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Posture up. And as you exhale, twist over to the left. Close your outer eye here. Awaken the inner eye and allow it to gaze over the shoulder. Even if it's just in your imagination, allow that to deepen the posture. Take a deep breath in, raising the arms again, coming to center. And as you exhale, bring the arms down in front of you. Allow the palms to rest on the ground. Allow the palms to gently support the upper body. Unshrug the shoulders. Beginning to feel the stretch in the hip. So the hip that will feel the stretch is the leg that's generally in front. Take a deep inhale. Notice that the spine can lengthen here. And maybe with your exhale, you can bend your elbows and come a little bit closer. If not, that's perfectly okay to stay and be where you are comfortable. We want to create a little bit of a challenge, but we do not want to create pain. And as we practice virtually, it's very important to stay connected to the physical sensation. Again, a reminder that moving deeper into a posture does not always mean increasing range of motion. Let's inhale, pushing our upper body up, helping ourselves come up, and inhaling our arms strong all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. And let's change the cross of our legs. Opposite leg comes in front. Inhale the arms all the way up again. Exhale, bring the palms to rest on the ground in front of you. Unshrug the shoulders. Lots of space between the shoulders and the ears here. Inhale, encourage, lengthen that spine. If you would like to go a little bit further into the range of motion, you can bend your elbows here, hinge a little bit more at the hips. Your forward fold does not need to look like mine. Inhale, begin to lift your upper body, gently using your arms to support you. Inhale, strong, powerful arms all the way up. Let's let those hands come back down to our mat. And again, if your hands don't reach your mat, use your blocks to help you out here. Let's send our legs forward, but this time our knees are going to be bent. Hands come behind us as a little bit more support. Do what feels right for you here. We're going to sway our knees from side to side. So we want to have some support. And as we do this, we're going to posture up a little bit. So that means our heart center rises, but we keep space between our chin and our chest. Allow the legs to drop over to the left, feeling the stretch in the hip. And come to center, drop them over to the right. Maybe closing your outer eye here and beginning to breathe in as we twist. Maybe you'd like to exhale. Link your own breath to the movement in a way that works for you. Gently moving the knees from side to side. Remembering to keep the chin away from the chest. The body's inclination is to naturally close up a little bit here. We want to keep the collarbones nice and wide. Your arms might be shaking a little bit here. Mine are. And with your next inhale, bring your knees to center. Walk yourself upright, using your hands to support you. Take a deep inhale and give those knees a hug. If you need, let's open up the legs, giving our front body a little bit more room. And give those knees a big hug. Inhale, chest rises. Close your eyes here. And if you can't really reach all the way around your knees, that's okay. Maybe you would just like to hold on to your knees here. And breathe. Big, beautiful breath in. Bring in all that wonderful energy through your nose. And exhale, let it all go. When you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open. Let's bring the soles of our feet to touch in front. And again, if your feet don't touch in front of you, that's perfectly okay. They can be nice and wide apart. Make this movement right for you. Heels can be close to the body, heels can be far away from the body. I encourage you to explore the different options in this particular movement. Let's use our hands to hold on to our ankles, our shins, wherever feels good. Alternately, if your feet are touching, you might just want to hold on to your toes here. We're going to begin with a little bit of mobility. So move those knees up and down. Arms are straight but not locked. And let's keep those shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in here. Bring it all in. And let it all go. Long, slow, deep breath in. Continue to move those knees. Hold it in. Exhale it all out with control. Come to stillness. With your next breath in, posture up. Bring some length into the spine. And as you exhale, bend your knees, your elbows, hinge forward for a bit of a forward fold. Again, make this movement right for you. Your forward fold can look very different from mine. We want to create a little bit of a challenge in the stretch, but we do not want to create pain. If your feet are far apart, your forward fold may look a little bit like this. And that's okay. With your next breath in, allow your spine to lengthen. And as you exhale, can you hinge forward just a micromillimeter? Or can you allow the lower back to relax a little bit more? Maybe you can allow a little more relaxation in the shoulders. If you would like to increase the range of motion, maybe you'd like to tuck your chin slightly in. Feel how all of that changes the physical sensation in the body. Stay connected to your breath here. Beautiful, nourishing energy of prana. And now with your next breath in, gently bring yourself upright, slowly straightening your arms, rising up, bringing your hands to the outside of your knees, and being your own best advocate, gently press your knees back up, help yourself up here. And let's finish this practice in a seated position. Close your eyes here, get comfortable. Bring your heart over your hips by leaning back gently into your spine. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow the backs of your hands to rest on your knees. Bring your thumb and first finger to touch in Gyan Mudra. Feel the physical sensation of your fingers pressed up against one another. Take a long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. And exhale. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose here. We're beginning to close off our practice. Let's also take a moment to express some inner gratitude to ourselves for showing up and practicing some mindful self-care. Let's collectively take a long, slow, deep breath in through our nose. And with our exhale, let's bring our hands to prayer. Fingertips and palms gently press up against one another. Thumbs press up against the heart center. Tuck your chin slightly in. Elevate your elbows. Again, take a moment to express some inner gratitude. Let's collectively take a long, deep breath in together. And gently exhale. Bring your thumbs to your forehead to close off your practice. Bring the palms of your hands all the way down to the ground in front of you. Maybe you'd like to bring your forehead to the ground as well. If not, if your hands are resting on the ground, gently use your arms to push yourself back up to a seated position. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you felt a beautiful energy shift through this practice. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And on days when you're feeling really stressed or anxious from these uncertain times that we live in, I would encourage you to practice some of the videos I have up here on this channel. Also, don't hesitate to contact me for any information on establishing a daily meditative practice or a daily yoga practice. Namaste, everyone. Have a lovely day.